Victoria's Secret models. Gorgeous, washboard abs, thigh gaps, gorgeous hair, teeth, skin, nails. Perfection, right? What makes them look like this? I decided to eat and train like a Victoria's Secret model for a day, and this is how it went. This video is kindly sponsored by Thankyou bars, which I'll touch on near to the end of this video. Let's start off with breakfast. So whenever I think of a Victoria's Secret model, I would usually think a green smoothie, a smoothie bowl, or a juice. So I'm gonna go with the middle, a smoothie bowl, because I'm not about that smoothie for breakfast or green juice for breakfast life. And we're gonna jazz it up Leila style, so let's hope it turns out well and we can enjoy our smoothie bowls. So to the smoothie bowl, I'm gonna add one large frozen banana, some frozen raspberries, and a frozen sambazon açai pulp, because whenever I think of a smoothie bowl, I typically think of açai bowls, so that's what I'm gonna go with. And then I'm also gonna add some frozen ice cubes and some protein powder, because I read that they like their smoothies to be high in protein, so the protein powder is gonna add that protein element to the smoothie bowl. And then we're gonna whiz it all up. So guys, first of all, let's appreciate the thickness of this smoothie bowl. Much better than the one that I'd seen in the video. Right, so this is what it looked like. She added the granola, she added the goji berries, and some desiccated coconut. Now I'm actually gonna spice it up and do it my style smoothie bowl, because it's my day and I can pretend to be a Victoria's Secret model myself. So my açai smoothie bowl is now complete. Let's check the thickness of it. Holy guacamole, that is thick AF. The one that I saw in the video, like I mentioned previously, was very liquidy, and I think it's because she didn't add enough frozen bits in there. The key to a frozen thick acai bowl or any smoothie bowl is adding loads of frozen ingredients. The mistake I often see people do is add like a fresh banana or some fresh berries. That's just gonna make it liquidy, and you might as well just drink it, because that is not a smoothie bowl, let me tell you. Now I wanted to address the Biscoff biscuits on there. I know that wasn't on the smoothie bowl as seen, but the more toppings the better on a smoothie bowl, am I right? And Biscoff biscuits are life. So if anything, I'm gonna call this a remixed Victoria's Secret style smoothie bowl instead. And I'm gonna very much so enjoy it for my breakfast. So I'll catch you guys next at my snack. Okay, so it's snack time now, and the article that I was reading specifically doing my research for this video on what the Victoria's Secret model eats and their diet sort of thing, they mentioned their snacks, and they have a variety of snacks according to this particular article, including like nuts, berries, seeds, things like that. But the one that caught my eye in particular is the fresh fruit with some nut butter. So I thought to myself, how could I jazz this up and not be boring? You know, just a plain apple, dipping it into some peanut butter. I'm thinking we make some apple nachos. Sounds like a good idea. I'm gonna whip it all up and see how it goes. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I would say this is much more interesting than just apple dipping into peanut butter. We've got apple nachos here. What more could you ask for, with some chocolate chips, some raisins, dedicated coconut, a drizzle of syrup and some cinnamon? Looks and sounds heavenly. Let's hope it tastes heavenly. The peanut butter that I used was this Olivia's Dunks Caramel Almond Swirl peanut butter. This is the Victoria's Secret model of all peanut butters. Let me tell you, if you haven't tried this peanut butter yet, you need to try it because it is honestly so incredible, and it goes so well with apples and works perfectly in this apple nacho stack. You could get so crafty with building a apple nacho plate. Let me know if you create one and tag me on your recreations on Instagram. Maybe the Victoria's Secret models will get onto this soon because it is worth the hype, guys. It is worth the hype. But nevertheless, it is a perfect pre-workout snack, as I am going to be training like a Victoria's Secret model today. So I need this fuel to power me through the workout session that we've got planned today. It's got the carbs in there, we've got a bit of fats from the chocolate chips and desiccated coconut with the almond butter, as well as the protein from the almond butter too. So, well balanced, well nutritious and well delicious meal here. I'm gonna catch you guys next at our workout. Right, so it's now workout time, and without a doubt, for sure, the Victoria's Secret models work out, to say the least. So I'm gonna plug on a 20-minute Victoria's Secret full body workout at home because the gyms are still closed in the UK, so we've got to do all the work from home. Hopefully it's going to get me moving and get a sweat on as well. I'm sure it will be. So I'll also link the exact one that I do in the description box down below if you guys want to give it a go just for a bit of fun. I know it's not my usual types of workout, and actually I was reading an article where they said they don't tend to do a lot of weighted exercises and more use of their body exercising. So that's what we're going to try out today. So I've got Sana Violet's workout on the screen and we're going to get to it. I don't know exactly what this is. My butt is on fire though. Okay, so workout is done, and if I have to give a little review on it, I would say it was a bit chaotic, a bit of a mess, and didn't really have clear instructions, and the movement between each exercises was really fast in the transitioning. I would have liked it if there was a countdown maybe, or a like little checklist to say which equipment you need to at the start and things like that. It was more like next exercise, next exercise, next exercise, and I was like, what, next, what? Let alone the actual exercises, which were just insane. I have really bad coordination when it comes to dancing or any form of exercise really. I am just your standard basic kind of gal. You do your squats, you do your RDLs, you do your hip thrusts, and it's one range of movement rather than flipping your leg in the air, your arms flying somewhere else, and then your foot going left, right and center. That's what I felt like I just went through. It was decent because my butt is burning, but
not your typical kind of routine for Leila, and it's not my very style of training, but each to their own, right? And it was an experience. At least I got to experience what it's like to exercise like a Victoria's Secret model. Not to say that they all exercise like this, but like I said, it's only fun and games throughout this whole video, so do bear that in mind. Right now though, I think I am actually going to make some lunch because I'm getting quite peckish. It has built up an appetite for me, even though it was only 20 minutes long, but your girl's hungry, so let's get some grub.
So lunch is served, and according to the article, Victoria's Secret models for their lunch tend to have some fresh veggies with a carb source. I went with the quinoa and some chicken. However, I'm vegan, so I used soy chunks and I dressed it in like a harissa dressing. This looks absolutely delicious, and in fact this isn't far from what I would usually have for lunch myself. With everything online and people sharing what I eat in a day and things like that, truly and really, whatever you eat and whatever goes into your body should be from a point of love and wanting to eat that type of food, not because somebody else is eating it. Only eat foods which make you happy. If salads don't make you happy, don't eat that salad. Although it is very good for you and in terms of nutrition and your gut and things like that, all of these nutrients help towards a healthier gut. But if you prefer something else like a cheese toastie, go and eat that cheese toastie. I much prefer cheese toastie sometimes. It's whatever I feel, whenever I feel, and whatever I feel like having on the day. But actually, I'm not complaining about this fresh salad because I'm feeling something fresh after all the chocolate I've consumed in my Easter video that's coming up. Very delicious. It's got all the micronutrients in there, a carb source, a protein source, and the fat source from the avocado. So I'm gonna very much enjoy this for my lunch. Now, in terms of a lunch dessert, there is nowhere on the article or anywhere online that says that Victoria's Secret models like to have a lunch dessert or a little sweet something after their main meal. However, you know I love a lunch dessert, so I'm just gonna go to their snack section and select a few. I picked out some energy bars and a protein shake because that's what I'm feeling for today. So these are the homemade energy bars, and they actually feature in one of my videos that is already out or coming out already. So if you're keeping up to date with my videos, you'll find this recipe in there. Then I've got a protein shake in my protein shaker, which I don't really use because I'm not the type of person to have protein shakes. I'd rather a smoothie with a main meal rather than a shake, but I know people can use it for convenience. I'm just not that type of person. Of course, I use the salted caramel myvegan protein isolate because it is so much my favorite. I love incorporating in my porridge bowls, my pancakes, my waffles and all that jazz, including my loaf recipes, my brownies and all that lovely goodness. But today we're having it in the form of a protein shake, and that's okay because we're doing this Victoria's Secret model video. Oh, you just can't beat the flavour of that salted caramel isolate. I just absolutely love it. As for this energy bite, I've tasted them once before and it just does not disappoint. It is going to do me very, very well for my lunch dessert on this very day. And yeah, I shall probably catch you guys next at my dinner. And dinner is served. We've got a lovely bowl of some roasted vegetables with some chicken, which this time I use some air fried tofu, which actually genuinely looks like chicken. I'm quite impressed by how the turnout of it, but the air fryer, you just can't go wrong with the air fryer, you know? But in terms of the roast veggies, I added some aubergine there, some butternut squash, some cauliflower and some green beans, all of the goodness, with some red onions too. Love it so much. And then for dessert, I just want to jump onto the sponsor of this video. I'm going to be having a Perkia nut bar because in the snack section of the Victoria's Secret diet, they said that they snack on nuts. However, I find snacking on nuts very, very boring and savoury. So I'm going to go in with a nut bar instead, and I love Perkia bars. That's why I wanted to incorporate it into this video today, guys, because as you would have seen in my previous videos where I've had Perkia bars, you'll know that I love them so much. They're essentially like natural form of protein bar because they don't use protein like soy protein isolate or hemp
protein isolate or pea protein isolate in their bars. Its protein content is just derived from the nuts, which is amazing for a natural source of protein. And they also have got chocolate on them, which is definitely my kind of thing. And I know you're thinking, but Layla, this is eating like a Victoria's Secret model for a day. Well, fun fact, I'm not a Victoria's Secret model. So Perkia bars can be found on Amazon. They can also be found in Morrison's. But look at the texture of them. Aren't they amazing? Oh, that chocolate goodness. I can't wait to have that after my dinner. Once again, thank you so much for Perkia for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check them out, guys. I'll leave the full details in the description box down below if you do. I'd also like to disclose this video on a few notes. So eating like somebody else or training like somebody else is not going to make you happy. The models look the way they do, highly based on their genetics. Yes, they train really hard. Yes, they diet really hard and eat wholesome, clean, good foods. What even is a good food, right? But you can see how their structure is. They're tall, they're slimlined. It's just the way they're built, and we're never gonna look like them. So I would just try to urge you not to try and strive to look like anybody else except for yourself. Focus on yourself, guys, and that is the take-home message for today. I know a lot of you guys messaged me on my Instagram to say, why would you do a video like eating like a Victoria's Secret model when you have a following which has quite disordered eating, and myself in the past has had disordered eating too? But that wasn't the message of today at all, and I've only just had fun with this video, and that's all this video is really. And actually I'm going to be doing a load more of these videos where I eat like rock for the day, for instance. Overall, I know that food brings me happiness, and eating like somebody else, like my mum, my dad, my sister, my brother, is not going to get me anywhere other than me copying their diet. So I'm going to end the video here, guys. Let me know if you liked it by giving me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more from me. And like I mentioned, let me know who you'd like me to copy their diets. I'd be very interested on your thoughts. I'm definitely going to be doing a rock epic vegan cheat day video, as many have already on YouTube. I'm quite excited for that one, so stay tuned. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.